In the intricate tapestry of Iranian politics, Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf stands as a steadfast figure, a bridge between tradition and progress. Now you might be thinking, another political biopic. How riveting. But hold on to your hats, ladies and gents, because this isn't your grandma's slideshow of someone's career highlights. We're about to dive into the life of a man who's worn more hats than a haberdashery, convention, military commander, police chief, mayor, speaker of parliament, and a PhD holder. This, my friends, is a story about a man who's basically collected powerful positions like their Pokemon cards, and we're going to find out if he actually caught them all. Chapter 1. From 2005 to 2017, Ghalibaf served as the mayor of Tehran, which, let's be honest, is a bit like being asked to babysit a beehive. It's bustling, it's crowded, and there's a good chance you're going to get stung. But Ghalibaf, he didn't just babysit Tehran, he gave it a damn glow-up. We're talking infrastructural advancements, urban planning that would make SimCity jealous, and community development projects that weren't just ribbon-cutting ceremonies. Now, I know what you're thinking, John. This is starting to sound a bit too much like a campaign ad, and you'd be right, it does. But that's the thing about Ghalibaf. He gets things done. He's like the overachieving friend you secretly hate, but also kind of want to be. Chapter 2. Now, before he was jazzing up Tehran, Ghalibaf was busy keeping the peace as the chief of police from 2000 to 2005. That's right, folks. This man went from directing traffic to directing the entire city. And you know what they say, if you can make it in Tehran's law enforcement, you can make it anywhere. But Ghalibaf's commitment to law and order wasn't just about handing out parking tickets and chasing pigeons. Oh no, this was a man who had stared down the barrel of war, having fought in the Iran-Iraq war. We're talking about a real-life action hero, except instead of saving the world from terrorists, he's saving citizens from jaywalkers. Okay, maybe not as glamorous, but still important. Chapter 3, Revolutionary Roots. Let's rewind the clock even further, back to when Ghalibaf was just a young lad with a head full of dreams and a knack for explosives. Okay, maybe not explosives, but he did fight in the Iran-Iraq war, serving as chief commander of the Imam Reza Brigade and Nasser Division. This wasn't some desk job, folks. This was the real deal, and Ghalibaf didn't just survive, he thrived. He led with courage, with strategic thinking that would make chess grandmasters jealous, and probably with a healthy dose of caffeine, because war is exhausting. But here's the kicker. After the war, instead of hanging up his fatigues and settling down for a peaceful life of knitting and birdwatching, he decided to become an engineer. And not just any engineer, he headed up Qatam al-Anbiya, an engineering firm linked to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. This is a man who clearly doesn't understand the concept of downtime. Chapter 4, Speaker of the Parliament. Fast forward to 2020, and what's Ghalibaf up to? Oh, just casually becoming the Speaker of the Parliament, also known as the Islamic Consultative Assembly. You know, that thing most countries have where people argue about laws and try not to fall asleep during speeches. But Ghalibaf, he doesn't just speaker, he speakerizes the hell out of the role. He brought his signature brand of pragmatism, dialogue that didn't involve throwing shoes, and a commitment to institutional continuity that would make a bureaucrat weep with joy. He even managed to succeed Ali Larijani, which is a bit like trying to replace the sun everyone notices, and some people are just never going to be happy. Chapter 5, Academic Pursuits. Now, you might think that with all this military service, city managing and lawmaking, Ghalibaf wouldn't have time for things like hobbies or, a social life. But you'd be wrong. This man also found time to earn a PhD in political geography from Tarbiyat Modares University. That's right, he's got a doctorate, because apparently being able to run a country wasn't impressive enough, and if that wasn't enough, he's also a certified pilot. So not only can he navigate the complex world of Iranian politics, but he can also navigate a damn Airbus. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if you told me he could speak fluent Dolphin. Ultra a legacy of service. So there you have it, the whirlwind tour of Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf's life, a man who's done it all and probably has the frequent flyer miles to prove it. This profile celebrates his contributions, acknowledging his role in shaping Iran's trajectory. He's a reminder that leadership comes in many forms, from the battlefield to the mayor's office, from the halls of parliament to the cockpit of an airplane. Let us honor leaders who strive for progress and unity, even if they make the rest of us look bad in comparison.